Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pete's Cookhouse Test Kit. I was planning on doing 2 hot dogs in the last episode, and I only had time really to do one, which was the biggest one. So what I will be doing is, again, it's a test kitchen. I don't know, maybe it does exist and I haven't found it anywhere, but we're going to be doing a hot dog poutine, but gourmet style. So let me get everything ready, and we'll come back and make that special dog. Don't go away. All right, guys, so what we're going to be needing for this little project, the first step is you're going to need a hot dog. So trusty, the jumbo juicy ones. Again, I will be doing my customary slits in the hot dog. We're going to boil it, and after that we're going to bore it out, and I'll explain why we're going to be doing that. So for now, water is starting to boil. I'm going to do my incisions in here, and I'm not going to go too deep because we're going to be, once it's fully expanded, we're going to be boring out the center, and we're going to be stuffing cheese in it. But wait, there's more. Once the cheese is stuffed in it, we're going to cap it off again, and then we're going to deep fry the thing. And then we're going to be making our fries for the poutine portion of it. And it's going to be gourmet fries, not normal fries. It's going to be, well, you'll see when I come back. Wait, you're going to like this or not? I don't care. We're trying it out, right? So there. Okay, so do the incisions. And you don't want to go too deep on this. And again, why you're doing the incision is because we're going to be putting gravy. It's a poutine hot dog. So you can't have poutine without gravy. So, and you're probably hearing neighbors outside doing stuff. I don't know what they're doing, but making a whole lot of noise. All right. So incisions are made. We will put our hot dog in the boiling water like that. We will let it do its thing, and we'll be right back once this thing's boiled. Hey guys, so like I mentioned in the previous shows before, I recently purchased a spiralizer. This is what a spiralizer is, and what it's used for is to cut vegetables and 2 spirals. Like if you want to make curly fries, for example, grab your potato, put it in there, turn it, and it comes out into curly fries. What we're going to be doing today, we are going to make fries, kind of curly fries, but I'm using, there's different blades to this, and this one here is called the angel hair blade. Now it makes really fine, what do you call it? Really fine.
Sorry?
Curly fries. There you go.
Fries.
It'll make really fine, really small. So we're going to be using that and using the curly fry, the really small curly fry, the angel hair curly fries, for our fries on our poutine hot dog, gourmet poutine hot dog, may I add. So in order to do this, you're cutting both ends flat because you want to put this on the machine here, center it into the small protrusion blade, and then you're going to, simply enough, just turn this. And what you're winding up with is like really fine strands of potatoes. So we're going to do that, and we're going to put it in water. And that's our friend Sherman out there. So, all right, we'll do this real quick. So there's suction cups, and this thing sticks normally to the countertop. I find it's a really cool investment because it wasn't that expensive. It was only like think 20 bucks. This little machine.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
Yeah, it's cheap.
You have different versions of it. You can have it with more blades option. I just got the simple 3-blade. Actually, yeah, 3-blade option. And it basically has everything you need to start off by using this thing. So I'm almost at the end, like this, and you're left with this. This is cool. So that we don't need, but we're gonna take our angel hair potatoes, put them on the cutting board here, because if you don't give them a slice, you're gonna wind up with a spaghetti potato. You don't want spaghetti potato, not for this particular case. So I'm just gonna give it like really a rough slice here, rough slice here, and I'm gonna put in water to rinse out the starch. And so you want to take all the starch out. So you're going to rinse it and repeat the process until the water's clear. And afterwards, we're going to go out to the deep fryer, deep fry them, and season them a little bit. And I'll be right back for the next process of fixing our hot dog, because that hot dog's almost done. I'm going to clear off a little bit of the stuff here, and then I'll be right back and take care of the hot dog. Don't go away. All right, welcome back, guys. So our angel hair potatoes are nice and starch-free, cleaned up. So I'm leaving them in cold water until we actually are ready to go and deep fry them. Now we're going to take care of our hot dog, our sausage, because it's a gourmet Poutine.
What did you call it?
Sausage.
What's that?
Sausage.
Oh. Duh.
All right, so we have our hot dog. Nice, big, and juicy. What we're going to be doing is that the other day, my wife and I went to the dollar store and we found this. Because I was looking for something to bore out a hot dog and came up with this. These are, I don't know, fancy pants straws for people that have little drinkies and stuff like that. So they're made out of, I'm guessing, what, aluminum?
Yeah.
And they're gold color and they're cheap. And this one happened to be the perfect size to bore out what's in there. And this one here is the perfect size to push it out once it's bored. So, let's begin. I have never done this before, so we're going to be trying this for the first time. So, put it in there, spin it, twist it, turn it, and hopefully it goes straight in. This looks like a nasty procedure.
Oh my God.
Hey. Well, I think the incisions are probably not the best. Wasn't the best idea. I did say it was a test kitchen, right? It's a test kitchen. So this is what happened because of the incisions. Hot dog's falling apart. I mean, it's going through nicely, but because the incisions are in here, it basically tore it up. So what we're going to be doing, do not despair. I do have another hot dog, and we're not going to make any incisions to it. We're just going to plop it in hot water again. We're going to start from scratch on that part. It won't take as long for you guys because I'm just going to edit it. All right? So don't go away. I'm going to grab another hot dog and plop it in there, and we'll be back once that one's done. All right. Take 2 on the wiener thing. So this is the second one. It went through nicely. Now I'm just going to pull the boring tool out. Not the boring tool, but the boring tool. And as you can see, there's a nice hole goes right through it. So we're going to push this out because we're going to need part of this thing, the inside, the core. If the core comes out. There we go, like this. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, now the whole idea, see, it's like a worm.
Ew.
Now we're gonna stuff this thing with cheese. Okay. Now we don't want to have cheese sticking out on either end. The reason why is because when you're gonna deep fry it, it's gonna come out. So that's why we need part of this worm, the core.
Don't call it that.
The core. All right, the core. We're gonna use it as a plug. So we're gonna plug at each end when we put the cheese in. So the cheese that we have, I was just testing on the other one with this. So it's Fusello. It's string cheese, mozzarella. You can do a lot of stuff with this stuff. So what you do is you open your pack, and your hands are not greasy or oily from. Huh?
You got it.
Yeah, I know. All right, so cut this because you know what? It probably could fit all of it in there. No, I don't want to take the chance of tearing the hot dog. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off of it. Like that. And what we do is we twist it and stuff it in there. Twist and stuff and twist and stuff. Okay, it's probably a little too big, so what I'm going to do is, my initial thought was just to cut half of it and then stuff it in there because it's sliding.
What happened?
That was spooky, being a goof.
Where's Boo?
Boo's here beside the window. The door, I'm sorry. So, we're going to stuff this cheese in there and hopefully nothing comes out. Which I'm afraid it will come out, but because you got to remember, hot dogs have casing and they have these slits. They're already pre-cut like a little bit, so if they when they boil, they just don't explode. So anyways, I'm gonna try to stuff this somehow to the best I can. And we're gonna plug each end with what we board out. So now you have a stuffed hot dog with mozzarella in it, and we are going to deep fry it real quick because we don't, there's, like I said, there's little cuts all around it that I'm afraid the cheese will come out. So hopefully it doesn't come out as much as I'm thinking it's going to come out, but there's no laughing matter, you know that. Okay, so hot dog's ready. Our fries are ready to go, so we are going to dry them out. But first, I will go and kickstart the deep fryer outside, and I'll be right back to once everything's deep fried, really. So don't go away, I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So the hot dog and the cheese are deep fried. Lucky enough, we didn't lose any cheese. It's all in there, but it looks like there was an explosion. So it's all good. Now here are our angel hair fries. These things are gorgeous. And as I was doing it, I kind of like had a change of heart of what kind of hot dog I wanted to do. Just because I added salt to it when it came out. And I'm just afraid that because they're so thin, if we put gravy or anything like that on top of it, they're gonna get all mushy. And I like the crispiness of it. So, and also the other thing I added to it is I have some ranch seasoning that I sprinkled on top. So I'm thinking about doing like a gourmet hot dog. Normally you have a hot dog and fries and stuff like that. So you got the angel hair crispy little fries, which are just gorgeous. Mm. So what we're going to do is we're going to toast the bun. Um, we are going to build our hot dog, but we're going to have our hot dog. We're going to have our angel hair on top of it, and or I will be adding some honey barbecue sauce to it. Why not? You know, just a little bit of sweetness to that with the ranch taste and the cheese. Can't go wrong with any of this. So um, I will be taking the one of the cheapest hot dog buns you can get. You can get these anywhere. We bought these at the dollar store because it is a test kitchen, so we're testing out stuff. Um, and the damn thing can open. There we go. So we'll take this. Hopefully it stays. Hang on, I'm taking another one here. There. They're cheap hot dog buns for a reason. All right. So we will butter this. We will toast them up in the air fryer real quick. So we'll get this thing started to boil. Right. Start that. So I have the air fryer on broil for 400 for 8 minutes. So, anyways, we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to be putting some butter. Onto this thing, like that, like that. Now, normally I would put it on a grill, but I got no grills open or on right now, and we're in a heat wave. The whole week was a heat wave, so the less heat I can generate in here, the better. Because while we're shooting, I turn the AC off because in the early videos we had the fan and AC going, and you could barely hear me talk. So during the shoot now, we basically we turn off the AC so that we eliminate all that white noise behind us. So while this thing is heating up, I'm gonna put this on here. It's probably hot enough right now to get this thing done. So I will put it on the center tray, like that, put it in there, wait for it to do its thing. While that is doing its thing, which will be not even a minute, after that we'll come back and we'll build. So don't go away. All right, guys, so we're back. The bun's done. I'm going to take it out now, and we're going to build. So, nicely golden brown bun. Put this thing back in here. Cancel this. Stop. Thank you. So, we're going to layer down a barbecue sauce coating on the bottom of this. Now again, this is the barbecue sauce that we've made. It's the honey barbecue sauce we've used for a couple of shows, and I don't know. I just find it really good, and it accompanies pretty much anything that you want to make. Like especially like if you want to make ribs, pork, whatever, chicken. It's great because it has a nice sweet taste to it, a little tang, and it's very easy to make too. So next thing, our hot dog. No, that's not. Well, hopefully it tastes better than it looks. So now we are going to add some of our angel hair fries on top of this. Um, they're very fragile, like I said. They will add a nice crunch. You know what? These things would be good on a chili dog.
Mm.
You know, with like potato sticks, as they call it.
Yeah.
So do it like that, and I'm just gonna add a drizzle of barbecue sauce on top of this, just because it's me and this is my lunch. So do that like that. I will clean up and we come back for a taste test. Don't go away. All right, guys, here you have it. I have no clue what to call it. Let's just say gourmet hot dog with fries. I don't know. I'll figure some name out. But in the meanwhile, instead of just taking a bite, I'm gonna cut it just to show you the inside with the cheese that we put in. So I'm gonna cut it right here. You can see the cheese in the center. Ain't that beautiful? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
You don't want one?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a bite and see how it goes. It's good. If you want to go through all this trouble, it's good. It's not something you would do in a family gathering where people are like they want hot dogs and stuff like that. It's something that you want to do if you have time on your hand and do something different because that's what we're all about, right? Keeping it cheap. Well, my slogan does say keeping it simple, but we like to try out different stuff because during the week the brain goes and you're thinking of all sorts of stuff and what can we do, what can we show you. I think the thing to take out of this, it's not the cheese in the hot dog or a deep fried hot dog, it's these little guys here, the fries. Now these are very simple to make, very easy. um, the spiralizer that you need for this is very cheap. So, I mean, you can do that with potatoes, you can do it with carrots, you can do it with cucumbers, you can do it with all sorts of stuff. And I think for today's show, this is the thing to take away from it is the angel hair potato chips or fries. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff with that, up to the imagination. On that, um, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification, hit the like button, and join us for our next episode. Because, like I mentioned, I'm going to be joined by my grandson, Lucas, and we're going to be doing um, two Arby's version sandwich that they have. One is the classic beef and cheddar, and we're going to be doing another one, that a new menu item that they come out with. So stay tuned. Don't forget, hit the notification. You'll be notified every time something new comes out. And looking forward to see you guys again next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey guys, so while I was eating the hot dog for lunch, I got an idea with the leftover angel hair fries. We are going to make angel hair poutine. Cheap, real cheap, simple, something that you, like I said, if you're going to take something out of the show that we just did, it, take away these the spiralizer and what you can do with it. So what we're going to be needing naturally is the leftover angel hair fries that we have. We're going to go again cheap. We need cheese for our poutine, so we're going to go with the Picello cheese sticks, and we're going to grate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grate some. After that, we're just going to do our normal. We're not going to do like the whole extent, the poutine gravy. You can buy some poutine gravy if you want, or you can make it. I don't have any because I wasn't planning on doing it. So we're just going to use plain brown gravy, and we are going to grate this thing. Hopefully it does grate. I have no idea. I've never done it.
Oh, it is.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. So just grate it all over it. Because, you know, we all know we need cheese curds to do the official poutine, but this is not an official poutine because it already has ranch seasoning on it. So that right there is different. So just grate this cheese, and we put a lot. Ow! Don't grate your fingers. You know, if you want, you can just break it up too, like that. Make some like fake curds, or you can, because it's Ficello, you can string it. But we'll do all sorts of stuff. But I like it.
Oh,
Am I boring you?
sorry.
Apparently, grating cheese is not exciting.
No.
All right, so now we need is some gravy. I will get that ready. We will heat it up, and I'll be right back. So we're making our gravy. We're almost there. Basically, the gravy that I got is I got some gravy powder at Bulk Barn, and it's very easy. Like the mixture is a quarter cup of powder and a cup of water, and then you add 2 more cups. But in the case, I just trimmed it down just because of the size of the poutine that we have. So we're gonna get that all nice and ready and thick, and then we're just gonna pour it over our poutine, and then we will call it a show. So while this is getting brown, we'll be right back. So our gravy is ready. We're just going to take a couple of it and put it on our little poutine, makeshift gourmet poutine. And here we go. Now you can let it boil a little bit longer if you want to make it thicker, whatever. But, you know, for this case, this is what it looks like. And that's pretty decent. That is pretty cool. I'll just clean up a little bit of this stuff and we'll come back for the little taste test. And then we'll really call it a day. All right? Don't go away. All right, guys. Time to do the taste test on this gourmet poutine. Go ahead. All right. Oh, there's all sorts of fun stuff that's happening today. All right. Let's try this. Sorry, I'm going for a second. This stuff is actually really good. But the only thing like I can recommend it's really cheesy. As soon as you put that sauce on there, it has to be served right away. Reason being is that because the fries are so, you know, fine, they're angel hairs, they will absorb that liquid quickly. Unless you really deep fry them, really, you know, crispy, you'll have a little bit of longer time before it gets soggy. But I mean, this is really good. It's a poutine, and it has a little that little ranch seasoning to it too, which makes it a little different. But all in all, very easy, very quick, and very tasty. So don't be afraid to give it a try. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. See you next week.